Morning everybody. Beautiful Saturday morning here in the open air garage. Today we're going to be dealing with our bumper again. In the last video we cleaned them all up. We got cold galvanizing on them and we got a bed liner coating on it. Unfortunately the color did not match. The cap on the can lied to us. But since then I have installed the bumper onto Double D here. Had a little bit of difficulty with it. It seemed the ears, after welding, pulled outward. So I had to get my ratchet straps out, try to pull them back into the dimension where I could get it into the unibody. Now I did record it. I don't know if I'm going to put any of that in this video because, well, it's just a lot of me grunting. You'll be seeing most of my backside, and you know what? You don't need to see that. I don't want to see that. So, a lot of it was me then rolling around the ground, grunting, and using some expletives. The hyphenated 12-letter expletive was used a lot. But let me show you what we have now. We are done. He's installed. He's not coming off. After the fight he put up getting on this Jeep, it's not coming off again. So before I show you what we have, let me tell you what the plan of attack is today. We plan to install the winch, at least mount it into the bumper. We're not concerned with hooking up the winch into the electrical system because the electrical system is not set up for it at this point. That will be one of the later. We'll probably make another series out of that. How to prep your charging an electrical system for a winch. But that does not stop us from installing the winch into the bumper. I have a roller fairlead that will be going on. When I show you the bumper, you will notice I have my D-rings in already. Only because, you know, they were so easy. A couple seconds. So, let me pick you guys up and show you what we got down here. Let's go. All right. Now that looks handsome. I don't know how well the color is coming out with this camera. It is slightly olive. It is basically somewhere, this color here is somewhere between that color and that color. So it lends itself more to the body color. Now this fender being dented, kind of hard to judge how it's sitting here, but the sides are a mirror image of each other, so it's not that big of a deal. We're sitting nice and snug against our header panel here. We have clearance. I might put like a door edge on here, maybe to help hide some of that. I took the liberty of spraying the front of the unibody black, kind of just to hide the fact that it's there. Kind of have it blend in, with the grill. There's our D-rings. Now I did get the rubber isolators. These things are not jumping around making noise. I also got the strap savers. I believe that's what they're called, strap savers. Same thing over here. All of our minor imperfections are gone. Well, not all of them. I'd say like 90% are gone. We got a little bit more room over here, but we're still tied up against our header panel. Oh, that's the weather we have here. is our winch. A Q9000 from Quadratech. Got 300 some odd foot of galvanized cable, which makes this thing heavy. There's that hyphenated 12-letter word again. Sorry about that, guys. Makes this thing extremely heavy. Now my problem is it wants to unspool, and I gotta get that cable, that end, around. Currently all the hardware is underneath. The nuts are encapsulated into here from underneath. So when you set it down, all you gotta do is line it up. You don't have to worry about sitting there trying to hold a nut on the underside. So underneath here, there will be just 4 bolts showing, 4 bolt heads, and that's it. So here's a part I'm regretting. I gotta bend over and pick this thing up. I gotta get the bolts out from underneath. Stand him back up, roll that cable back, try to get the cable through there. Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be a real pain in the butt. Plus I gotta touch that up there. Just scratch the golden daylights out of it. It's not super hard yet. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Back up. Nice. Now I may have just screwed myself, and yes I did. I gotta put the roller fairlead in first. Son of a bitch. What am I talking about? Here are the mounting holes for the roller fairlead. Where are they at? They're inside here. Son of a bitch. Alright. Round 2. Oh, good thing I found out now. Went to re-spool the cable. We have out, but no, in. Now I checked inside here, and I have jumpered it because there's a top post at the bottom and 2 on each side. I've jumped these, and I've got it to go in reverse, but I do not get it to go, well, get go in reverse. I don't get it to go forward or in. Out works, in don't. So rather than try to get that, all that back into there, I ran it all the way out and loosened up the keeper that holds it onto the bell or the spool. Because we have to disconnect our power. I have to take the controller off. Let's see what's up. Why don't we have power to the in and just the out? Quite an adventure, huh? Thought we were getting something accomplished today. We got our bumper installed, we got our fairlead installed, our D-rings in, got our winch mounted in. Went to re-spool the cable, only to find out that our winch in portion of the winch does not work. I did spool the entire cable length out and remove it from the spool. I have it sitting on the ground over there right now. I am pricing out winch rope. I prefer winch rope because it does not keep a memory like the cable does. If you get a kink in the cable, it usually stays there. They tend to reel up smoother, and you don't get sharp metal pieces jammed in your hands. But before we go, let me show you the final view of what the bumper looks like. Oh, come on. So there we go. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by, tooling around with me on the bumper and the non-operational winch. You know what? Down in the comment box below, why don't you guys share a little story of a repair that went awry or an upgrade that failed, kind of like what just happened to me today with the winch. I'd like to hear your stories. I know I'm not the only one that has these kind of stories. So, while you're down there, click the subscribe button. Give us a big thumbs up by liking the video. While you're there, hit the bell. That will send you a notification every time I post new content. So, for Double D, the inoperable winch in the open air garage for everyday off-road, I'm Mike. We shall catch you guys later. Let's try this again. I gotta try to stop pausing because I sound like Christopher Walken. The watch was up my ass. Yeah, right. Alright, let's try this again.